Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you haven't, my name is Anna, and I thought I would share with you some new makeup and talk about some empties, and basically do a check-in on how I'm doing with my it's not a no buy, it's a low buy that I talked about in the beginning of the year. I did a plan to pan, and I talked about lots of products that I want to finish, and I said that my goal this year is to finish more makeup, finish more products than I purchase. And I'm not doing great, but there's still 3 months left of the year, so if I don't really purchase much more and I finish quite a lot of things, I might be able to do it, but I might also not be able to do it. We will see. So I'm just gonna go through all of the makeup items that I've purchased so far. We're done with the first 9 months of the year, 3 months left, and I purchased a total of 26 makeup products. At least that's what I can kind of find here. And after that, I will tell you about the products that I have finished or the products that I'm pretty sure I will be able to finish. And we'll see, am I close to 26, more than 26 products finished, or will I have to really, really step it up? So I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. I do a lot of project panning and stuff, mostly pan and palette, like eyeshadow based things, but I also do normal project planning where I try to finish makeup. And as I said, my goal is to finish more than I purchase, which I feel is a good goal. I should have that as a goal every single year, but yeah, maybe I will at some point. We're just gonna go through all of the products that I've purchased so far. Okay, so the first purchases I did this year, that was in March, and I know that I mentioned it before, but I did buy the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Thirst Burst drops and the bronzing drops. These came in a set, 2 minis. We had a little discussion whether or not these would count as one product when I purchased them, or two different, and I decided to count them as 2 different products so that when I finish one, I can count that as one. But I will be able to finish both of these by the end of the year for sure. So it's not really an issue, but if I only finished one of them, it would make more sense to count them as one product. But I do really, really like these, and I think I will purchase them maybe in a full size, but maybe also just these 2 mini sizes. It's just a very nice, and they've lasted me for 6 months, and there's still a little bit of product left, so very good products. I like those. And I also purchased the Essence in collaboration with Disney Pixar Up, which is one of my favorite movies. It's so cute. This is the Wilderness Explorer palette, which is, there are 2 palettes in this. There were 2 palettes in this collection. I'm pretty sure they don't have this anymore. And it has a lot of green, very nice green eyeshadows. These are definitely my type of green eyeshadows, and I love this palette. And the quality is really, really good for being so affordable. This was cheap. It was a very, very inexpensive and nice palette. And then after that one, also in the beginning of the year, I think I mentioned buying the e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara, but I'm not counting this towards the 26 products that I've purchased so far because this was a replacement. I actually dropped mine on a floor in a cafe, and I just had to replace it. And I decided to, because I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't lose the one, so I'm kind of justifying it that way. And yeah, so I'm not kind of counting that one, but I did buy it this year. Then I purchased, and I think this has to be sometime this summer. I don't remember when I purchased these things, but it was in the beginning, first half of the year. I purchased the Smoothie Hello Kitty Watermelon Lip Oil, and this might be a Scandinavian brand, but I love Hello Kitty, so I had to have this. Just look at that. So cute, and you can see I've also already used quite a bit of it, and it smells like watermelon, which I love. So that was a very good purchase. And then I also, early on in the year, purchased a small size of the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer because I just wanted to try this again because I remember really liking it. And yeah, it's easy to finish small products like this. I think I bought it because I was going to be traveling and I wanted a small concealer. So yeah, I did that. Then another eyeshadow palette I purchased early on in the year is the Revolution The Eternal Icon palette, and I purchased this one because I have the other icon palette with someone called the one that is like pinky tones, and I love that palette. Actually, I haven't used that yet this year, but I have been using this one quite a bit. There's just one shade in here I haven't used yet, but I feel like I have. I haven't counted it, so it's still one that I need to use in my Notepad Left Behind. It's this light green, but that's kind of my type of eyeshadow, just lots of greens in the other palette. So I've been using lots of green eyeshadow. It has 2 creams over here and then the rest is shimmer, and it's just very good quality for being an affordable brand. But also I don't love the colors as much in this one as the other one. There are some in here that are just a little okay, but it's a very nice fall palette, so I think I'm gonna enjoy it now moving forward. It was just not really a summer, definitely not a spring palette, and I bought this in the spring, so I'm happy I have that one because it's just a very, very nice palette. And then I repurchased more of my H&M Superfine brow liners. I've talked about these endless times on my channel. I don't know if you can get these everywhere in the world. They're H&M's brand, beauty brand. I've loved these for years and I continue to buy them over and over again. They're my favorites, like super fine brow type of product, and I have one open right now, and then I have 2 backups here, so that's very nice. I also purchased a mascara that I actually finished and tossed. It was the Tartelette mascara, the mini size, and might be the new version actually, or was it the old one? I don't remember, but one of those. And I love the Tartelette mascara. It's probably my favorite. It's one of those tubing that you can wash off. You can't really get Tarte in Norway. I can purchase from their website, or from Sephora, I guess, from Sweden, but it's not the most easily accessible brand, and also they're kind of expensive, but I love that mascara, so I will definitely purchase it again at some point. And then I also did buy another Kiko Milano eyeshadow stick, a light blue one this time. This shade is 25, and I'm wearing a lot of light blue today, but I'm just gonna swatch this one. Actually, it's just a very light blue, almost silvery, but it's definitely blue, and it's just so nice if I'm doing a blue eyeshadow over this. Like, I can really get the impact that I want, and I love those Kiko eyeshadow sticks, so very good purchase. I also had to buy a new eyeshadow primer because mine is, I thought it was empty, but it's still going strong. I'm going to talk about that in a second. So about the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I haven't had this in years, and I just remember that I used to like this, so I purchased that one. So that one will be easy to finish. It will probably take a little bit of time, but definite, like, give me product as far as project planning goes. And I also wanted to try the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. I bought the shade 1, which is very light. Like, I'm pale, but this one is, like, you can see it on my hand over here. This is very, very light, so I can't really wear this on its own. I've been mixing it with the bronzing drops sometimes, but this has SPF 50, and if I mix it with something else, I lose the SPF. And it's a very thin product, so it's just, I'm working on finding a way to like this. Like, I don't mind how my skin looks when I use it. It's a nice product, so either have to buy a darker shade to mix or maybe I will get this pale at some point. Oh, I hope not, but I know that when winter comes I will get even whiter, which kind of sucks, but that's life. And we don't have sun in Norway in the winter, so here we are. That's one of the few like face products, like complexion products I've actually purchased, and then the concealer, obviously. And there's one more concealer, but this one I bought because I was doing my friend's wedding makeup, and I didn't want to use any of the concealers I have that are like doe foot, and she didn't really have anything. So I purchased this one, and I didn't use the sponge on her. I just like scraped product because I remember really liking this on my under eyes. So I thought a affordable concealer that I can use for the wedding, and then I can also use on myself afterwards. So yeah, I bought the Maybelline The Eraser, and this is in the shade 00. I haven't really used this since the wedding, so I'm trying to use up some other concealers first, but will definitely start using that one. And I love that this has a like click up airless pump type of applicator, so it's very easy to see. So I will have this in my project pan next year, and it will be very easy to see like progress, which is so satisfying. And I feel like I'm jumping around a little bit now. I need to just kind of remember where I am. So yes, I did purchase another mascara because I was curious to try it, and I haven't opened it yet, and I probably won't this year. Maybe in December, or I don't know. We'll see. It's the e.l.f. Incredi-Curl mascara, and I'm just very curious about this one, but I don't want to open it before I finish some of my other mascaras, and I don't want to like have way too many open. I have 4 open mascaras right now, and it's a bit too much. And yeah, so excited to try this, but it will take a while before I open that one. And I also purchased another brow product. This is a repurchase. I have purchased several of these over the years, but it's been a while, and it's from the brand called Gosh Copenhagen, which is a Scandinavian brand, then the Danish brand. And it's the eyebrow pencil in shade gray brown, and it's one of those like normal pencil that you have to sharpen. It's very soft. It's a very nice color on me, and it's just very quick. So this, I don't feel like my brows look the best when I use this, but if I just need a quick, I need to do something with my brows, I can use this one, and it also lasts forever because it's this type of pencil instead of the really thin micro ones. So I know that I will have this one for a long time, and I'll probably try to finish it next year. So I have finished several of those in the past, as I said. And then there's like an interesting little thing, because I did purchase it was like kind of like these Sephora favorites sets where you get like lots of different products, but it was from a Scandinavian, I think it's Swedish store that's called Lyko, and they have lots of different makeup items. Most of the makeup I buy is from there, actually, I think. Lots of these things that I purchased, and some of the things I'm going to talk about in a second, I have bought from that website. And they had a like favorites bundle type of thing, which shouldn't really buy those because you always get products that you don't really want or need or can use for anything, but I did. And one of the things in that set was the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray, which I have wanted to try for a while, so I was very excited for this one, and I've been using it a little bit, and I think I like it. So I always finish setting sprays, no problem, so that one will be an empty, maybe not this year, but probably next year. And on other products that were in that set, I think that's the only one. No, there's one more that I have actually started using, and it's another one from it's another one from the brand Gosh, and it's their waterproof eyeshadow like stick, and I will swatch this as well next to the blue one. This is a very nice green, and I was wearing this the other day in my outer corner, to kind of use as a base for some of the, I don't remember which green eyeshadow I put on top, but it was really nice to like make the green eyeshadow pop and just make it even more impactful. And since I have so many green eyeshadows, this is perfect. So I was happy to have that one in that set. And then the other things in that little bundle I actually haven't opened yet. There are 3 products that I'm planning on opening, and then there's 2 that I'm not gonna count towards my total because I don't think I'm gonna keep them. But I still have them, but I'm thinking I want to give them away or sell them or something. But the ones that I'm planning on opening at some point is a Perfect Eye Pencil, long lasting. It's just an eyeshadow pencil. I don't even know what this one looks like. I haven't opened it. It's from a brand called All I Am, which I've never actually really heard of. And it's a wooden pencil actually, a black wooden pencil. So yeah, I have an eyeliner in my project pan, which I'm planning on finishing. So once that one is done, it's nice to have one black eye pencil, even though I don't use black eye pencils much. It's nice to have one, you know. Then there's the Buxom Lash Mascara. Is that what it's called? Lash Mascara? Yeah, just a mini size of this Buxom Mascara, which is always nice. I love trying new mascaras, so I'm gonna open that at some point. And then there's an eyeshadow palette that I haven't opened, and I haven't counted it towards my total eyeshadows in my No Pen Left Behind because it's not open yet. But I think I will at some point. I'm not feeling like opening another, like starting a new eyeshadow palette right now. So it's from a brand called Loud, L-O-W-D, Be Loud AB. It's a Swedish brand. Loud, I don't know. Probably pronounced loud. And it looks like this. It's giving me Persona Identity palette vibes for some reason. It's an all matte palette except for this light gold shade and this gold shade, Lust and Lawless. Yeah, I feel like this is a Persona knockoff, but it has some nice shades, lots of different, like it has a green and a yellow, and the white is really nice, pink. It has a lot of different colors. I have no idea what the quality is like, but we'll test it out and see at some point. And then the 2 products that I'm not sure I want to finish. No, the products that I'm not sure I want to open are the Pixi by Petra On The Glow Super Glow Highlight Moisture Stick and the Rebecca Stella Lip Drip Lip Gloss in a very like brownie color. I did open this to see, and I'm just not sure it's my type of color. So we'll see. I'll probably give that one to someone, and we'll see what I do with the Pixi by Petra, because I have a very similar product that I got in my advent calendar last year, and I don't really use this type of product, even though this looks really, really nice. I forget about these products. So that is all that I have in front of me. And then I have also made an order for my birthday. It's my birthday present from my boyfriend. Yeah, so that's everything I have in front of me, but I have also made a little order. It's my birthday present from my boyfriend. I said that I wanted to order what I wanted, and then he would have to pay for it. So I did do a pretty big order on the Lyko website, including the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil, which I love. I have finished one of those before. This time I'm trying the cherry lime taste color. So I'm very excited about that one. I do love the lip oils from Milani. And then I also purchased the NYX Fat Cheeks blush, the new one in Fig Fizz. I'm very excited to try that one. I've been seeing some videos and it looks really, really nice. And the NYX Line Loud lip pencil in Fierce Flirt, which is a pink lip liner. That the other lip liners that I have that I'm just like trying to finish, I think it's kind of similar to them, but maybe more pink. I'm hoping it's a dupe for an Urban Decay pencil that I absolutely loved back in the day. I think it was the shade Native. Such a nice pink lip liner. We'll see. And then I also purchased the Dolce & Gabbana bronzer. It's called the Classic Face and Eyes Match Lasting Bronzer and Eyeshadow Powder. I bought the shade number 2, light medium. I'm hoping, like, I've been swatching them in store, and I think 1 would have been a little bit too light, but 2 looks perfect. Hopefully it is. And don't really need any more bronzers, but I did finish a bronzer this year, so yeah, we'll see. And then I also bought 2 Moira products. I haven't tried anything from the brand Moira, and I've been very, what is it called? I've been very, I can think of the word in both Norwegian and Swedish, but not in English. Curious. I've been very curious to try Moira, so I bought the A Moment With You eyeshadow palette and the Love Steady liquid blush in the shade Sweet Stuff. So if you have any of these products, let me know. I'm not going to open them until my birthday, which is a month from now. Exactly when this video goes live, it's a month until my birthday. And I'm so excited to try all these products. I love having like a birthday haul. I used to do that all the time. I purchased like lots of stuff from Sephora, and then the birthday gift and all that. And then sometimes it was the Hourglass palette that came out that year, different holiday sets, and I would just really enjoy having, yeah, new makeup to like, try out and play with for my birthday. So very excited about that. This means that's 26 new products, and I said that I would talk about like products that I've finished so far. This video is already too long, but if you want me to do a update again on my Project Pan, Plan to Pan, I did do one after 6 months, but that video just got up. No, I'm rambling. This is I did do it after 6 months, and then the video just went live. But I could do a new one, like a 9-month update. If you want to see that, just let me know. But I have so far, if I count the eyeshadow primer, that I probably have like 1 or 2 or 3 more uses left. And if I also count the lash extender mascaras that I'm still using them, but they're almost empty. So yeah, if I count these, I have finished 14 products so far this year, and I purchased 26, so that's not good. It's not good at all. But I do have lots of products that I feel like I'm very close to finishing, and some of the ones that I just talked about, like the e.l.f. ones, definitely will finish these by the end of the year. Probably at least one of the Superfine brow liners. Yeah, I think that's probably it, actually. And then lots of products that I have been using all throughout the year, so that they're getting close to being finished, and I think I can do it. We'll see if I can get to 26 or more. But yeah, let me know if you want to see an update on how I'm doing with all these products. And that is it for my low buy updates. It's not really a low buy when you purchase 26 makeup products in 9 months, is it? But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I don't regret any of these purchases. Like, I could have done without the bundle with products that I don't actually use, but it'll be fun to try the ones that I haven't tried yet, and the ones that I have tried, the eyeshadow stick, and what was the other thing? I don't even remember. Yeah, the Power Grip setting spray. I actually like those. So if I like the other ones as well, then it was a good purchase. And then we also have to address the elephant in the room, or the 2-week-old baby in the room. I did have my baby 2 weeks ago, and everything went well. I am very happy to be a mom. I'm loving my new life, but I'm also loving doing my makeup every day. I think the only days I haven't worn makeup is when we were in the hospital. Obviously, we were 2 days in the hospital, and then I think I had one makeup free day when we were just being at home. And this is my first day of being home alone with the baby because my boyfriend had 2 weeks of leave once the baby was born. Everyone has 2 weeks. In Norway, the fathers have 2 weeks and then the mothers have longer maternity leaves. And this is my first day at home alone with baby, and he's sleeping over here in this little baby nest on top of my bed. And yeah, I'm just enjoying being able to do my makeup even though I have a newborn baby. It's just my me time and my creative outlets, something else. And then I spend all the other time that I have in the day cuddling and breastfeeding, mostly breastfeeding actually, and just trying to stay alive with minimal sleep. But it's the best feeling in the world. Yeah, I'm loving mom life. So that's that. And that is everything. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, I hope you'll subscribe and let me know if you have tried any of these products that I talked about today and what you think of them. And also if you want to see my Project Pan, Plan to Pan 9-month update, let me know. I can film that. Other than that, there will be an update by the end of the year where we'll see if I actually managed to finish more products than I purchased. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye!